Again, we are celebrating with our big Snow White and the Huntsman event, which actually the movie launches in theaters on June the 1st, so we highly recommend you go see it. We saw it yesterday. It was amazing. But right now, we're going to show you the apple-shaped true full high definition 1080p LCD TV. Now again, when you see the movie, you'll know that the apple is the movie. I mean, that is like probably the most important part of the movie is actually the apple. So look forward to seeing that. We're showing you some scenes from the wonderful movie here on this TV. But I'm going to introduce everybody to Leah Little. She's bringing the TV and telling us all about this technology. And Leah, it's already a customer pick on hsn.com.
And it's no wonder why. The quality is there. It's such a fun, whimsical, cool design. Obviously, perfectly appropriate for the movie and for this day here at HSN. But what's so great about it is the technology that you have here is equally as appealing as the unit itself. So visually, from the outside, aesthetically, it looks gorgeous, but on the inside, the componentry is the best in the marketplace. It's full 1080p. You are going to have a 28-inch screen, so again, a nice custom size. But more than that, Hanspree is one of the largest manufacturers of panels, on the planet. So what you have here is really high-end panel technology. What that means is you're going to have super contrast ratio, 10,000 to 1 dynamic contrast ratio with deeper, darker, richer blacks, brighter, whiter whites. Look at that action. You have a 5 millisecond response time. So when you're watching Snow White and the Huntsman,
you're watching those fight scenes.
Oh my gosh, it's like you're right there in the movie, like living in the moment. And that's what makes this such an exciting television, because it enhances the entire experience. When you're watching that epic action adventure and that breathtaking new vision of this legendary tale, what you're going to have here is an experience that just literally envelops you. There you can see a great illustration of the blacks and the whites and the contrast coming through. But it just really is the beginning there. You're going to have 2 HDMI ports built right in. You are going to have, again, that 5 millisecond response ratio. And on top of that, we're also going to include the HDMI cable. Now, this is a 6-foot HDMI cable.
Which would normally be about $60,
exactly,
right?
$10 a foot. So we are going to include that for you. That's how you're going to get your high-def signal out of the wall into your television. And again, you have 2 HDMI ports with which to do it. And you know, Connie, when I look at it, it just brings a smile to your face.
It's awesome. And we took $40 off for the event. So think about that. It's normally supposed to be $3.99. We're doing it for $3.59 for the event, plus free shipping on this, which is also saving you, let's see, the free shipping is saving you, let me just, $24.95. So wow, we took $40 off, $24.95. We're saving you the shipping, and then we're doing it on FlexPay too for $71.99. Now the only bad news is we don't have a lot of these available. But let's talk about the company too that created this. They're really known for their innovative designs in TV.
Absolutely, they are world renowned when it comes to the Hanspree name brand. Not only for the creativity that they bring to the table, and I love this one. Let's just kind of take you on a tour here from the little stem of the apple that you have on top to the leaves. Look at this. It's so fun and so whimsical and so just interesting visually to look at. And then you have that curvature, that perfect little curvature of the apple itself all the way around. Love the little ladybug. And there's one hidden on the back too. I love that. Just those extra touches. And then your speakers that are built right in here, 2 10-watt speakers, are designed to look like little apple leaves as well here on the bottom.
Cute.
So you've got your navigation on the front so you can touch, but then also remember you've got the remote control to go right along with. And you've got all the great features built right in. You've got your V-chip, you've got your children's locks, you've got the ability to really go in and navigate simply and easily. And the best part about it is that it's full 1080p.
Right.
To be able to have a fun, whimsical design like this, but to have it in 1080p is a big deal.
Well, and we have just about 7 minutes remaining to shop, so a lot of you thinking about this, a lot of you considering it, and unfortunately, like we said, very, very limited. So if you're looking for something that's not just a great TV, there's no question when we say full 1080p high definition TV, it's a wonderful TV, but you want something that shows personality. You want that piece of not just, you know, electronic equipment, but something that is whimsical, something that shows personality, something that adds style to any room that you choose to put it in. This would be the one to choose for sure.
Absolutely, and it's a nice size.
It is a good size.
When you think about the average 19-inch television, this is a full 28-inch custom size. So what you have have here is a really interesting visual look, and it just brings that element to life. It just brings those movies to life. Again, because you have that lightning fast speed, because you have that great dynamic contrast ratio, and because you have that LCD technology. You know, the experts are telling us that LCD technology doesn't just last for years, but it literally lasts for decades.
Oh, wow.
So that's what you have here. Something that is fun now, but you can move from room to room. It's going to grow with you because it's an Apple. Obviously, you're going to have something here that's going to be in style, in vogue for years and years to come. If you want to have that custom designer look in your home, that's what this Apple TV is going to give you. And by the way, if you want to use this as your computer monitor, how great would this be? Because you do have the PC input. So think about this too. If you perhaps have the inputs, by the way, you're going to have your S-Video. You've got all of your connections with your USB port as well. So when you're not using it as a television, you can absolutely use this as a digital photo player. And then, of course, 2 HDMI ports, and we're including the cable as well. Think about this for a dentist's office. Think about this for a doctor's office.
What about
for a
teacher's classroom?
A teacher's classroom is a great idea, yes. And by the way, speaking of that, whether you're putting in the classroom or the bedroom, a dorm would be great. It is wall mountable. So you can use it on the stand that it comes with, and it is adjustable on that stand. So you can tilt it and customize it in your room, but you can also wall mount it, and there's just the side angle to kind of give you an idea of how you can adjust it. Now remember, with LCD technology, you have a 170-degree viewing angle.
So there's not a bad seat, right?
Never. It's going to look great. Well, and there you can see as we're like flush to it right now.
We're like, honestly, we were like almost parallel perfectly to the side, and you still get a beautiful picture. And the picture on this is incredible.
It is one of the top, literally, Handspree manufactures one of only 6 panel manufacturers in the world. So when you think about other name brands and award-winning companies, Handspree just might be the technology behind them. When you can go straight to the manufacturer and you can have the best of, that's what it's all about when it comes to this particular television. Bringing those images to life, just gorgeous in the color and in the display. And you know, you don't have to take my word for it. This is a customer pick.
It is a customer pick already.
I think 28 reviews already on hsn.com, and people are raving about it. You know, I think it's beautiful on the outside, but it's also equally as beautiful with that technology, high-end technology.
That's it. And the fact that we've now taken it from $399, where it was customer pick at $399. We've taken it down $40 just for the event. That's only for the event. That FlexPay goes away tonight at midnight. And in addition to that, we're doing free shipping, which is saving you another $25. So you're at already a $65 savings on this. And think of what you have to look forward to as you get this one home. The unfortunate news is this is the last presentation of this, right?
This is the final.
So final chance to get it. And again, it's going to be something that even when the TV's off, the TV's awesome. There's no question. You see it. You see the quality of the TV. But when it's off, it's still something that you're going to look at and it's going to make you smile. Normally, a TV is a TV is a TV. It looks like a TV. But to have this great big Apple, to have something that's whimsical, to have something that, you know, again, is personality reflective. Maybe you are a teacher, you know, and you want this in your home. Or maybe you just love things that have more personality and more style to them. This is going to be perfect.
Absolutely. And it really is the wave of the future. What we're seeing here in television design, hot off the heels of the big Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas back in January, is that we're seeing these personality pieces become more prevalent in our homes. The designers literally are partnering together with the electronic manufacturing, creating these beautiful custom-made looks that look like a one-of-a-kind. It's like having a personal decorator in your home, integrating your electronics into your life. So if you love that pop of red, if you love that fruit-flavored design here that you have, if you love the theme, of course, with Snow White and the Huntsman, if you love the idea of having I like the idea you said of the teacher, you know, the apple on the desk, this is going to be a great way for you to have that experience every single day and know that when you're watching it, this is going to be a television that doesn't just last for years, but can last for decades.
Because of the LCD technology.
Because of the LCD, yeah.
And explain that. that to us too, because a lot of people wonder about the differences in technology. LCD, again, if you're looking to really invest in something that's going to last, that's perfect.
Absolutely, because what you're going to have is an even distribution of lighting. It's a liquid crystal display.
So it's clearer and crisper.
It's clearer, it's crisper, it's thinner, it's more reliable because it's tested year after year. There's no burn-in. You're not going to find that you have a ghosting coming through on the screen. It is the #1 choice of high-end professionals. And if you're using it as a computer monitor, it's going to be ideal for that. If you're using it for your everyday television, I think you're going to love it as well. The beauty here is that you have the highest of high-end technology, full 1080p. A lot of times when you get into these custom design looks, you sometimes have to compromise in the quality. Not here. There absolutely is no compromise. Full 1080p, 2 HDMI ports. In our last 2 minutes here, let me just kind of run you through the checklist, because the more you know about technology, the more you'll love this television. You're going to have a 5 millisecond response ratio, which means the action happens on the screen at lightning fast speeds. It's almost as though that engine is anticipating what's going to be happening next. And then you have 10,000-to-1 dynamic contrast ratio. And this movie is a perfect illustration to really show off that 10,000-to-1, because you have those deeper, darker, richer blacks. You have those brighter, whiter whites. Did you see that pop of the red on the screen? 16.3 million colors.
Oh, and by the way, I don't want to interrupt you, but we only have 200 of these available. So, you know what? Fewer than 200 now, considering everybody who's saying yes to it. But I'm going to let Leah finish her thought on why we need this. But if you want it, now's the time, with $40 off and with that free shipping, which is saving you $25. And then the FlexPay expires tonight at midnight, should there be one remaining.
And remember, a big upgrade, because you're not looking at a 19-inch here. You're looking at a 28-inch television directly from the manufacturer. So if you love that whimsical look, remember, you have that little stem on top. You have those great little leaves here as well. You have that curvature of the apple going all the way around. We're going to include the remote control, and we're also, going to include the HDMI cable, which this is a 6-foot HDMI cable. So that means you're getting a $60 value here. Not one, but 2 HDMI ports. So it's going to be great for your gaming technology. It's going to be great if you wanted to connect a Blu-ray player, you name it.
Okay, Leah, thank you. Nice to see you.
You too.
And again, hang in there so you can get one before they're officially gone. I know we're very, very busy right now, but if you're on board, you are going to get this.